All right, here we go again. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Chris Thorne Show. What's going on, everybody? I'm your man, Chris Thorne. As always, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever you're watching my content. And as always, like, comment, subscribe, and share. Ladies and gentlemen, that is my new design right there. Shout out to Blue Lightning TV, who is teaching me, and as well as other people who are into graphics, on how to make stuff like this. You know what I'm saying? I think that's pretty dope right there. What you have is a marble. My name, my show is in marble. So I'm gonna join that man's channel and any other creators who doing Photoshop, After Effects. I'm watching y'all videos and I'm learning a lot. I'm learning a lot with doing Photoshop and stuff, man. So I think that's pretty dope right there. But however, though, this isn't about me, ladies and gentlemen. I got a story I want to bring to y'all, and quite surprisingly, it's down here in my hometown. So let's get right into it. Ladies and gentlemen, take a look behind me. This young man is 2 years old. His name has not been released yet. But as a matter of fact, let me give you the meat and potatoes of what's going on with this young man. Um, Here's what it says. On December 14th, which was today, at approximately 9:40 a.m., a child was abandoned at the Goodwill drop-off location at 57 Stateline Rd, Eastern Southaven. I don't think that's too far from me. The suspect, the light-skinned black male wearing black jogging pants and a black cowboy hat, dropped the child off with a plastic bag containing a change of clothes and a note. All right. So that's the meat and potatoes of what's going on. So with that being said, um, I'm going to show you who all is involved in this. And I don't know if their names been released yet. There's the person that they're talking about right there. They dropped the boy off. They dropped him off at the Goodwill. And we got one more person who's playing a role in this. And this lady right here. Now, before anybody saying that's the mother, it's not the mother. It's not the mother at all. I don't know who this lady is. Don't know who this guy is. Matter of fact, I don't know who none of these people are. But it saddens me that this lady here will participate in something like this. They will allow if she with this gentleman and 9 times 10 know what's going on and participated with this man in dropping off this child. Okay, this child, for what you're gonna hear, he had on shoes, no socks, had a bag of clothes, and a note saying something about that the mother can't care for the child no more, and they dropped this boy off at the Goodwill. And I'm going to speak more of the mother later, but for right now, let's get into the story. And I'm gonna play y'all two articles, so let's have a listen.
After being abandoned outside a Goodwill donation center this morning in Southaven, Mississippi. We're told he is doing okay tonight.
And we also found out the FBI is on this case, and one suspect is already in custody. After we broke this story, a lot of you, our viewers, reached out to us on our Fox 13 Facebook page wanting to adopt him.
Yeah, it is neither simple nor easy to adopt the more than 800 children in foster care who all need loving homes. Fox 13's Greg Hoy is live in Southaven tonight. Greg, you learn in cases like the 2-year-olds, the focus is trying to reunite the boy with family. But you saw on our Facebook page and other places, there are plenty of people who worry about putting this child in the hands of his former caretakers, even though they were parents.
Yeah, without commenting specifically about this case, the Department of Children's Services says that every effort is going to be made to keep this boy, reunite him with his parents or relatives if they can prove to them that he's going to be safe in the future. But really, it's going to
Oh,
be up to a
whoa,
judge to
whoa.
decide where he goes.
He deserves better. The 2-year-old boy abandoned with a bag of clothes and a note on a cold morning just about a week and a half before Christmas outside a Goodwill donation center in Southaven. Chris Newsom told me he would adopt that boy if given the chance.
My family, they would be proud to take care of him and, let this kid have a great Christmas and a great life ahead of himself.
In cases like his, a spokesperson for the Department of Children's Services says children abandoned are put in emergency foster care until the courts can decide if it's safe for them to be reunited with parents or relatives.
This kid really need to be put in a home with somebody who actually cares for him.
Someone must be pretty desperate to surrender a child, abandon them.
Yes, we have it happening more than none. That's the unfortunate part.
Portia Williams of Youth Villages in Memphis tells me the agency has more than 800 children ready for adoption to the right family in Shelby County. The goal is to help those parents struggling to raise a child in a healthy home with training and programs to keep their children.
We're with the parents step by step and getting to know who they are, to know that they are actually able and equipped to parent our children.
If parents can't cope, the child is placed in a foster home that undergoes an extensive background check, and they have to take classes as well. The process is stringent, and Chris Newsom tells me it ought to be.
The parents could have been out there doing any and everything, and it's just not a time for that. The kid needs to be taken care of.
Now, the name of the 2-year-old boy is not being released by Southaven police tonight. Now, on Facebook, there is a woman who claims to be the mother of that 2-year-old that was left here at the donation center. I reached out to her twice on Facebook, sent her 2 messages, even reached out to a friend of hers to see if we can independently verify what she's saying, what happened to the 2-year-old, and why he was separated from her. But she has not responded to our messages for a comment to talk to her to get an interview. Reporting live in Southaven, I'm Greg Cole.
All right, guys.
Engaged
Hold
me.
on. All right, guys. That's it about the young man who was abandoned down here. First of all, I want to say thank God he's safe. But it's just sad that you just sit up there and just drop him off like that, like he's just a piece of trash or something. Now, here's what's got me with this, about the CPS, talking about they want to put him back with his former caretakers. And I just talked to Antoinetta last night, and we talked about stuff like this. If they do something like this, why would you put him back with the person who possibly was the family member or the caretaker that did this to this young man? I don't get that. I don't know how CPS work, but I just hearing him say that, it's kind of proven to me that now so many kids could be in raw danger, and you got the proof in your face. You would still put them back in that same area, in that same neighborhood, and back in that same house with them same people. And that's crazy as hell to me. That's crazy as hell. It's almost like you signing a child a death wish. You pretty much signing a death wish for them. And I think that's a motherfucker ridiculous. All right? That's a motherfucker ridiculous that you put a child right back in harm's way. But I'm not a CPS worker, so who am I? Now, far as the mother goes, from my understanding, what I'm hearing, don't quote me on this, I don't know this to be factual, but far as the mother goes with this story, from what I'm getting, she didn't have nothing to do with this. Matter of fact, she got caught up in some things herself. I'm not going to repeat any of it right now because I don't have accurate information, but usually the person who give me information, usually it is. I don't want to, but just in case, that this is a false narrative, I don't like to put out false narratives. But for what I'm hearing, she didn't have nothing to do with this. And whoever did this to her did this shit out of what's the word I want to use? I guess revenge or spite or something like that. And also we're in the process of trying to get a hold of the mom as well. So hopefully she will see this and she's willing to come talk to me, because I would like to know too, hear from the horse's mouth itself what happened that these people ended up with your child and you got separated from your child. So that's what I wanted to say about the mom. From my understanding, she didn't allow this to happen. Something happened where this did happen, and she had got into a little spat herself, but anyway, I'm gonna leave it right there right now until I talk to her myself or till more clues come out to what's going on. Now I'm gonna play this other clip because I think one of these clips gonna say something about when they caught her with the suspect, he was try to get away. He was ramming police cars, running over Christmas decorations, and shit like that. Let's have a listen.
At a Mid-South Goodwill store with nothing more than food and a change of clothes. WMC Action News 5's Janice Broach explains why the search for answers came to a dangerous ending across state lines.
Well, a shocking story. A 2-year-old was dropped off at this Goodwill donation center in Southaven around 10 in the morning. Police say the child had a note saying his mother could not take care of him anymore. Law enforcement acted quickly, arresting the man in Shelby County.
It's terrible. It's just terrible.
The sentiment of Southaven residents after police say this man dropped the 2-year-old child he is with at this Goodwill donation center on Stateline Rd. Surveillance cameras from the shell in front of the Goodwill show him walking to the donation center.
I was very shocked, but the good thing was that they dropped him off and wasn't beaten or something bad had happened to him. So that's the good thing.
Employees say the child had a note saying his mother could not care for him. See the bag the man is carrying? It has food and a change of clothes in it. The surveillance video also shows a woman police believe was involved. And look at the vehicle police say they were driving. Southaven police got the photos out quickly. Tips from the public led the FBI and Shelby County deputies to this Kroger in Trinity Commons around 3:30 in the afternoon. See the red car? The same one the Southaven couple was in. It crashed into the blue car, and police tell me several deputies' vehicles, the driver apparently trying to get away. You can see a large law enforcement presence in these photos. The man's name and what charges he's facing have not been released. In a statement, Goodwill said the police were immediately called after the child was dropped off. Police say the child is in the custody of Child Protective Services. If you know anything about this crime, contact law enforcement. In Southaven, Janice Broach, WMC Action News 5.
All right, guys, so he is in the care of Child Protective Services, and I don't know if that's really a good thing or not, but I guess on the bright side, he's not in the care of these assholes right here. They did this to the young man or whatnot. So the FBI's involved. They identified the boy and had one of the suspects in custody. And this was really getting me right here. A woman is participating in this. And this was getting me because women, ladies, y'all don't want to give us birth. And a lot of y'all love to say, I brought you into this world and I can take you out. And you know what? Y'all absolutely right. Because y'all doing shit like this, then, y'all can take us out. Y'all can. And if you really want to, you will do it. And it's a damn shame that a woman is participating in this, so you can give birth to a child. I don't know if she got children or not. But y'all give us birth, life, and every damn thing just to turn around later because you get so stressed out you don't want to fuck with us no more. You would do some shit like this. Or the worst case scenario, you would turn around and kill us. And I'm saying that's because I'm somebody's child, even though I'm grown, but I'm still her child, And I never liked that saying, you know, I brought you in this world, I take you out. I think that's one of the nastiest things to say to children, period. You know, but it just hurts me to see that a woman is involved in this. You know, I don't get, I don't get it. I don't get it. Maybe I had to be a woman to understand the thing that she'll go through for a man. Maybe I had to be a woman. I don't know. But I'd be damn if I'm finna put somebody's child in some shit like this. You know, I'm not gonna even read that. You know, y'all could, y'all want to, I will put the link in the comment section. I'll put the link in the comment section. Sorry, guys. We don't know the young man's name. We don't know these two people's name as of right now, but I'm gonna try my best to keep up with this story. But again, from my understanding, their biological mom has nothing to do with this, far as my understanding goes. But we're still trying to look up information, trying to dig deep as much as we possibly can, trying to find out what's really going on with this and what moves CPS is going to make. Because now, if she didn't have nothing to do with it, then, you know, you release him back to her, and that's understandable. But, you know, if she did have something to do with it, then, you know, hopefully y'all reconsider long and hard on what y'all going to do as far as putting this young man back in danger, if he's in danger with these people that he's with. Well, we already know these two. He don't need to be around these two at all. He don't need to be around them at all anymore. And this is why I tell y'all have to be careful who y'all let around your children. You have to be careful who you let in your life, period. Because it's not a good thing to let people have too much access to you. Because you can get got. Trust me, I'd have been there and done that. Let my guard down and I got gat. On several occasions. Several occasions. But the only thing different with me and people like this, I don't have any children. I don't have any children, so that make it less stressful. But still, when your heart is not smart, you still can get gat. All right? So, ladies and gentlemen, again, the good thing about this, at least the young man is safe right now. I'm hoping he's safe, but y'all know how things go with CPS nowadays. You just never know. And again, this is down here in my hometown. So for now, please stay tuned, and I'm going to try my best to get in contact with this man. Mom, whenever I find out who she is, or if she watched this before I get in contact with her, she want to come and talk, she's more than welcome to come speak on this story. But for now, please stay tuned for more updates on this story. On your man, Chris Thorns, and peace out.